Hello from Turkestan in the south of Kazakhstan. I had a pretty rough travel day, but now I'm happy I'm finally here. I'm walking here. There's no asphalt. There are chickens on the road. And this just looks like a village. Turkestan actually has an extremely modern part too. And let's see what adventure we'll have today. So far, it seems like there's just a lot of kids who are all very interested in me, like those kids. Hi, salam. Foto? Salam.
Salam. La ilaha illallah.
Ah, Muslim.
Ja, da.
La ilaha illallah.
Muhammad Rasulullah.
Rasulullah. Я знаю, я знаю.
Kazakhstan, play.
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan, sila.
This really seems to be the street full of children, and they all look like they've never seen a tourist or someone with a camera. I did read that in Turkestan there are a lot of strict Muslims compared to the rest of Kazakhstan, and that was also evidenced by the fact that that young child decided to say the Shahada. They find religion very important. Now, in Kazakhstan people are Muslim in general, but in Turkestan everyone seems to start about, are you Muslim? My first impression of the people in Turkestan is very good, because when I arrived at the airport this morning, I went to just a random guy and asked in my broken Russian where the bus is going from. And he immediately said, "Where are you going? Are you going to Turkestan city?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, well, my friend's..." Well, he said it in Russian, as far as I understood from it. "My friend's coming to pick me up, so just join me." I just read about don't get in random people's cars in Kazakhstan, because they do kidnapping sometimes. I was too scared to take my expensive camera out. But they were just very nice, and they just gave me a lift all the way to the city center. Slowly but surely, it seems like I'm getting close to the center, because now we have some asphalt roads. Earlier when I was dropped off by the guys in the Lada, I saw Turkestan has like these really modern, nice buildings. But most of it so far is not that impressive. But we'll see. I'm sure it will get better. So I'm completely alone here. But look at this. It's some sort of ancient castle. Let's see what we'll find here. Wow, what I see in the distance now. What a strange city. From one moment to the other you can be standing around these beautiful buildings, and in another moment you're on some dirt road with nothing interesting. Look at that. So for example here there's nothing, like absolutely nothing, and then I have a castle in the back, and then I have these beautiful buildings there, and you can't even see it on video right now. But this is such a strange place. Also, why is there no one walking here? This is actually the first really nice path I find in the city, and there's not a soul walking here. I wonder why. Wow, these buildings are phenomenal, but I wish I knew what I was looking at. I think I'll just walk looking at them as if I know what it is, and then voice over it as if I knew what it was.
Here you can see me walk in front of what I definitely know is the Mausoleum of Khoja Ahmed Yasawi.
Look at this background. So this is the main tourist attraction in Turkestan. It's the Mausoleum. Well, it was supposed to be a mausoleum, but it was never finished, for this Sufi mystic in the 12th or 13th century. And apparently a lot of Muslims in the region, they go on pilgrimage here. So it's a very popular destination, also for religious reasons. And it's very beautiful. So we've definitely changed to the nice area of town. Because here the parks are beautiful, you have these amazing buildings, everything is really well maintained, but it's only really in the center of town, and the rest it's really not. And mosque prayers are going on from the mosque over there in the background. Some of the buildings here are really interesting in terms of their architecture. Now I'm not really complaining, because I love empty squares with weird architecture on it. However, considering that like 90% of this town seems to be really underdeveloped, I feel like this is a bit overdeveloped. I'm now walking towards a building that to me just looks like a huge golden egg. I kind of get like Dubai vibes here. I've never been to Dubai, but what I've heard from Dubai is like you have these amazing like new kind of modern buildings and everything is super clean. But then if you just go to the outskirts, it's like completely different. And I feel like that's exactly the case here. Look at this, everything that's behind me. It's absolutely insane, but if you go to like the residential area where I'm staying, so you can't even imagine this is the same place. And I was just filming, and then these girls in these really traditional costumes, they saw that I was filming them, and then they came up to me and they were like, please delete the footage. And so I was like, okay, fine, I'll delete it if they're not happy with it. But then I showed them the footage, they really liked it, and then they were like, no, you have to video us more. So then they just wanted me to video them. So that's what I did. Yeah, so I guess I must look like a creep. But then when they see the footage, they see it's not creepy. It's the next day. This is my first day of being not completely sleep deprived in Turkestan or in Kazakhstan in general. Here another example of Turkestan's contrast between hypermodern and underdeveloped. I'm on this street with like not even asphalt. It looks like a village. But then the street name there has a QR code. Like really? Like why? So this is where all the people are at in Turkestan, because I'm near the Turkestan Bazaar, the markets in Turkestan. And you can already tell there's like so many people here, whereas the rest of the city is essentially empty. So let's see what we can find in the Turkestan Bazaar. It's really, really lively. This is the liveliest place. Like, it's not all the modern places. It's here at the market. It's huge as well, actually. Here you can really tell this is a city full of people. In a lot of places, like the park where I was yesterday, was completely deserted. Although that's actually a much more peaceful place to walk, I guess. Now, I didn't need a cow's head, but if I wanted one, I could have bought one there. This is like a total, it's like a complete contrast to the city center. There's no one at the War Memorial, but I have to say there are some people in the park. It's not busy, but it's more than it was in the park last night. There are a lot of people. Hi. Salam. A lot of people looking at me. The 2 days I've been here, I've not seen a single tourist. Therefore it feels like a very authentic place to be. But this park is nice and calm, peaceful. People are just chilling here. They're not at the War Memorial, but they're just chilling in the park. I'm walking from that area with the market to the really like the center where I was last night. Everything you see behind me is not so nice. But then you see here, it's all organized. It's like they put a line. This is what we're gonna develop, and we'll leave the rest for another time or something. And again, as expected, it's very beautiful, it's very developed, very clean, but no people. There's like one family walking in this whole park. They didn't save money on anything, even a sign to say that this is a fountain, just in case I didn't know that this was a fountain. In English even. It's gorgeous here, but the livelihood is at the bazaar. Like I said last night, I turned the fountain off. That's really scary, because if you walk there and they turn it on, you're gonna be completely wet. Anyways, luckily that didn't happen to me. Like I was saying last night, supposedly Turkestan is a pilgrimage destination for tourists all over, let's say the Turkic world or the Islamic world in this area of the world. I've even read people see this as like an alternative to Hajj. So instead of going to Mecca or Medina, they go here to Turkestan. But I haven't seen any tourists, no Western tourists, but also no tourists from other parts of the world so far. So I really wonder where these people are and who made the investment choices in this place, because now I'm looking at, what is this? A teacup fountain? In case you ever wondered what a teacup fountain looks like, it's this. I do think this is very unnecessary, but why not? Why not? Now I'm here, I have to say, it does look even more impressive now during the day. And the amount of people is actually quite similar to last night. What an impressive building. So this was the Mausoleum for this famous poet and mystic that I still forgot the name of. I'll put that on screen now. So I understand that this is the center of town, so security is important. That's why they put a metal detector here. I think maybe just putting a metal detector won't help that much, but nice try. Now I'm walking on the walls of this area, which is also pretty cool. Nice view of the place. So now I'm back at this huge square where I also was yesterday. It seems like yesterday I saw the whole center already. And actually I didn't even mean to go out. I only went out to buy a SIM card to have internet in Kazakhstan. However, there was no place to buy anything near the residential area where I was staying. So I had to walk to the center, which was here. And then I just walked around and saw everything. And now it turns out that today I saw the market. I wasn't there yesterday. But I feel like apart from that, the center is not that big. So I guess if you want to come to Turkestan, definitely do come, because it's a very interesting city. Because I actually finally spotted the first tourist in Turkestan. There was one woman. You can probably just do this in a day trip from Shymkent, which is like a 2-hour drive, 2-3 hours maybe. Shymkent is actually one of the biggest cities in Kazakhstan. And it's where I will be heading tomorrow. So they even have an international university of tourism and hospitality here, this building. And the sign is only in English, which proves once again that they're very international. They clearly want to make this an international tourist destination. They have an airport here, that's where I flew in. It's quite small, but it looked cute. It also said Turkestan International, but it's not really receiving many, if any, international flights. So I came from Astana actually. I think Turkestan is definitely ready for the tourist. This center is really clean. All the signs here are in English. You even have a QR code for your streets, even in the residential areas. I don't know what more you can ask for, except for developing the rest of the city. Here I am again at the Big Egg, is what I just call it. I'll just refer to this as the Big Egg. So last night I was here at this the Giant Egg, and there was people dancing and singing here behind that building. And now I'm just gonna investigate what that building actually is. This looks like an entertainment center. It looks very nice. Some indoor entertainment. There was even an arcade in there. I had to stop filming because security came to me and was like, no camera, phone is okay. So I don't know what state secrets there were there that I could have filmed with my camera but not with my phone. Anyways, like the more I'm walking here, it really feels like they're trying to be the new Dubai here. Everything is extremely clean and not really authentic. I mean, it's nice, you have an arcade and a shopping center, but is that really what shouts Turkestan authenticity? You know, Turkestan, which flourished in the Silk Road area. It was on the Silk Road. Here they're attempting some kind of Venice. Look at this, wow. Does that make sense for Turkestan? No, but is it nice? Yeah, sure. Look at that, with the Big Egg in the background, also on that side. If you want an authentic Kazakh village vibe, you just have to step a few meters outside of the center and you're there. However, if you want to shop, go to a big golden egg. If you want to be in empty parks that are really clean, it's definitely an experience. I'm enjoying this. I have to be honest. I'm really enjoying this because it's so crazy. I think they spend so much money on this that it needs the tourists to come so they can make some profit, and then they can develop the rest of the city too for the regular people. I hear music. Let's check it out. Besides the authentic markets, this seems to be the other attraction here in Turkestan. So there's lots of people. So you can either go to the fake markets, which is this one, with all the standard shops you can find everywhere, or you can go to the real market, which is where I was this morning. And they're both good experiences. This is very extravagant, and that one is more authentic. But you can have both in one city. Welcome to Turkestan. I could hear the prayers of the mosque. So I'm gonna check out if I can go inside. Maybe it will also look as beautiful as it looks from the outside, on the inside. I arrived here at the mosque. And I'm really alone here as well. There was only like 3 people, at least for the men. I obviously couldn't see how many women there were in there, but I imagine not more than there were men. So I think I can conclude that Turkestan has a lot of people. They're either at the Bazaar, the market, or they're in the like really fancy golden egg area, not at the mosque or at the park in general. If you're in this region, Turkestan is definitely worth a day trip. Oh my god, and an old Lada in the back. It's full of Ladas here in Kazakhstan. I really love Ladas because they look cute. People offered to give me a ride at the airport. They were in a Lada and they were just laughing about the fact that I loved to be in that Lada so much. This is really nice. This is kind of the way from the nice part in the back to the normal part of Turkestan where people actually live. The regular houses over here in the back. Alright, I'm leaving Turkestan. Спасибо большое. Я иду в Шимкент. Да, да. She even gave me some apples. Спасибо, яблоко. Спасибо. До свидания. So now I'm on my way to Shymkent. And as you can see, there's a police car behind me because the son who lives in this house, he wasn't there when I was just filming my goodbye. He's a policeman, so that's why there's a police car. If you want to stay at this place, and I would highly recommend to do so if you want a real local experience in Turkestan, I will put the link to the Instagram of this place in the description.